Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cards That I Cast For channel. I want to thank you all for watching, and in this video I've decided to make a part 2 to the Ultimate Hailie Deegan Trading Card Showcase. If you don't know who Hailie Deegan is while you're watching this video, I do touch upon a little bit as to who she is in video 1, so go ahead and click on the link in the description below to go check that video out. But beyond that though, I'm going to go ahead and skip the intro as to who she is, because you guys should probably know who she is by this point. The majority of the cards here are going to be from Goodwin Champions. However, the big hit that we're going to showcase at the end is perhaps her most impactful trading card as of this date, and it was made by Panini. And I do also have an update on another prime hit that I know that has been not released to the public, but has been released out of a box. So I'll give you an update on that. But anyway, we're going to start off this video here with a card that I actually showcased in video 1, and it is from 2019 Upper Deck Goodwin Champions, and it is the Splash of Color card. However, when you read my little label there, it does say uncirculated. comc.com, check out my cards, is what it's called. Has some sort of agreement with Upper Deck. I think they're both based out of Washington, and therefore when it comes to releasing some of these uncirculated trading cards, Upper Deck just goes ahead and sends batches of those cards out to COMC, and then in return COMC offers them up for sale, and then does all the hard work and shipping and whatnot. So this card here is actually an uncirculated copy, meaning that it was not included in any specific pack. Now you could get this card out of a pack, don't get me wrong. This particular card here, however, they do have uncirculated copies if you're someone who wants to own a not even pack fresh, but rather an uncirculated card. You could actually get your hands on one of these via COMC. So again, an uncirculated copy of the Splash of Color card for Hailie Deegan. Now we'll start off our video here. But now we're going to go through what the next group of cards here will be showcasing, and here we go now with a Splash of Color card again, but you will notice this royal blue background or border. This is actually an e-pack exclusive. What they have here is a redemption deal, and I've noticed a lot of this with the Goodwin Champions. They want you to buy and buy and buy and collect all these multiples of cards here, and in this instance, if you want to get these royal blue parallels, which are not included in any packs or in any e-packs, you actually have to buy, I think, or rather collect either 10 of a specific card in order to get the royal blue parallel, or get yourself 5 complete sets of any set like the Gaudy or anything like that in order to get the royal blue parallel. These royal blue parallels, however, are not numbered, and they're not that expensive. I got this card here particularly, I think, for only a couple bucks, again from COMC. Flipping the card around to the back, and as you can see, it's not numbered. There's no scratch off code, so really, to be honest, not a whole lot there to get. But anyway, that will start off our royal blue line here. Now we're going to go over to the Gaudy line, and this here is a mini of the Gaudy card for Hailie Deegan, but as I said before, this is a royal blue parallel, and this is an uncirculated e-pack exclusive. And then here is the standard size for that, again uncirculated. Flip the card around, it looks no different than that mini version there, but this is the royal blue exclusive for Hailie Deegan, and I actually like the design of these cards here. This was a pretty good deal. Again, here we have a mini version of the horizontal card that was made for Miss Deegan. Again, this is uncirculated, I believe, and it is, yes it is, and it's the number 67 card, the mini version. And flip it around, and that will do it for card number 67 mini in the royal blue parallel. And then here we have the standard size. Nothing too much, simple deal. Flip the card around, uncirculated e-pack redemption. And then here we have finally our last three royal blue parallels that we're going to showcase. The mini version of Hailie with her fire suit halfway down, and nothing much. Again, this is card number 17 in the checklist. Here is the standard size. We'll flip that card around as well. And then we have the lenticular version, which this is actually something I like. The lenticular version, which is also a royal blue parallel exclusive. And it's a 3D, although you really don't see it too much. But maybe I could get it a little bit for you. Maybe you can see a little bit of a 3D design with her head. But really, it's just a standard 3D lenticular, but it is the royal blue parallel e-pack exclusive. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the real good stuff. And this is a card here I am very happy to be able to finally showcase to you all. I did include a little bit of a rant that, looking back at it, I kind of wish that I had removed from the video, because in the end that's my problem as to the not being able to get anybody to trade for the hits that I really need. But finally I have this card to showcase for you all. It actually does exist. For the longest time I did not think it did, but we do have the card now in our possession, and it is from 2018 Donruss, and it is the Explosion parallel out of 99. Got a 9.5 on the grade. I did not spend the extra money to get the subgrades. I really don't care at that point. I just wanted to get this card back as quick as possible. And so here we have the Explosion parallel. X does not have an E on it. Explosion. And I have thought for the longest time that this card did not exist. And I think it took about a year, over a year, for me to finally see one available on eBay. It was sold up pretty quick. And since then, I think I heard one guy try to sell it at one point, and then finally I got into a Donruss eBay break, and it was the only one that was available, that had been available for some time. Bought the Hailie Deegan spot, thankfully, and lo and behold, this baby came out. So I'm very, very happy. My mind is at peace. I now have the complete Donruss rookie card set. The base of this card, the Cracked Ice out of 999, and now we have the Explosion, and then of course we have all three of the autographs. Flip the card around, it looks no different than your standard base card, but again, she does exist. For those of you who may have been questioning the existence of it, the Explosion parallel out of 99 for the next in line rookie card for Hailie Deegan. And so now let's go ahead and showcase to you all the final three cards here. And here is a sweet card to showcase for you all. This is the premium version of the Goodwin Champions memorabilia set. This is the premium series because this is actually numbered only to 25. In this instance, it is 15 of 25, and it showcases virtually an entire patch, or the entire swatch of Relic is showcased with a logo on it, and I believe it's 4-wheel parts is what the name of this sponsor here is. And it's a pretty thick card too. When we flip it around to the side here, I don't know if you could tell too much, but it really encompasses the whole grading. They actually had to put a little bit thicker of a slab in order to encompass this card here. So wasn't really too hot on trying to collect memorabilia hits. I just really want to go straight for the autographs. But in this instance, when I saw the card, this actually came all the way from Taiwan, I believe. So this actually was shipped overseas, though I did have it express shipped. Thankfully, it sold for enough money to justify the cost, and I was able to get it in just a few days. If not, I'd still be waiting for this card to come across the ocean in order to come here. But thankfully, the card did show up. The seller was on the point, and here we go with an awesome relic card for Hailie Deegan. Again, this is the premium version. There are some standard versions where it's pretty much just a black swatch of shirt, and I think that's what the actual relic is. It's just a shirt. It's not, you can't really have a fire suit, I don't believe, because Upper Deck doesn't have the NASCAR license, but it is a shirt though. Again, 15 of 25 for an awesome piece of relic for Hailie Deegan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to showcase perhaps the only valuable redemption when it comes to all of that Goodwin champion stuff that I said. It's a little bit iffy as to the value of this stuff here, but I think we actually have something cool on our hands here. This is a 2019 Goodwin Champions Celebrated Signatures autograph. And to give you guys a heads up, it is a sticker autograph. It is not an on-card autograph, but it is a unique and exclusive autograph that is numbered only to 25. Now, it's not physically numbered, unfortunately. I don't know why they didn't do that, but there are only 25 of these cards available based off what the requirements are in order to get this card here. Now, in order to get this card here, I believe what you had to do, if you remember video 1, I had that 3D lenticular of the Splash of Color card for Hailie, and on the back there was that silvery scratch off deal like you have with lottery cards. I think in order to get this card here in particular, you had to be one of the first 25 collectors to redeem a complete 3D lenticular base variant set. So I believe you actually had to scratch off all of those bounty codes that were on the back, and in return you had the opportunity, if you're one of the first 25, because there are only 25 of these hits available. In fact, as of the time that I bought this card, there were only 9 that were left. And so I think there could be a possibility that all of these have been redeemed by this point. But nonetheless, I think that's what that was there. So this is actually something that you cannot pull from a pack of cards here, whether it be an e-pack or whether it be through the actual physical boxes at your local hobby shop or through your DA card worlds and whatnot. So this is a redemption card here, a redemption autograph. And I was actually able to go get it graded. Again, I didn't bother to spend the money to get the subgrades. Got an 8.5 on the card, which is pretty disappointing. But then again, when you look at the card, it's pretty off-center. A lot of meat here on the what's our right side, and not too much here on the left. And again, it is a sticker autograph. And actually, one thing that did kind of get me upset, I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but you might be able, if you have it on 4K, to see all those little strings of, like, someone had a t-shirt and then they put the sticker on the t-shirt and then they put the sticker on the card here, because I'm noticing like little pieces of fabric like you would see with a t-shirt. So I don't know whoever put these cards on or these stickers on the card. I don't know if they were using their shirt as a placeholder or whatever it was, but unfortunately it didn't give a very good clean look here. But nonetheless, though, an exclusive autograph for Hailie Deegan that is not available in packs, and I will absolutely go ahead and take that. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, the main event, and this is probably her most significant hit to have been released and available for sale that I went ahead and bought, that you could probably get for her right now. And it is from 2019 Panini Victory Lane. It's probably the only hit that was available that, if from my standpoint, that was worth really hunting for future prospect means, which is what I'm doing here with Hailie. And it is the Signature Swatch line. This isn't the only one of one, but this is the prime card to have, because it is her Signature Series laundry tag 1 of 1. Now, with the Signature Series line, there's also a Platinum Parallel, which is also a 1 of 1, but it's going to just feature her fire suit. But this will be the only one that actually features a piece of the fire suit laundry tag. So this makes this the most exclusive hit that you can get for Hailie. Now, of course, don't pay attention too much to the grade. These cards were cut terribly. Absolutely terrible. There's a lot of chipping around the corners. A lot of these, the torque stock, that's the only way I could describe it for anybody who collects NASCAR cards. You remember the torque cards, and especially with the darker background, they're very chipped. They look like they've been handled for years, even though they come straight out of the pack. So unfortunately, in this instance, that affected this card's grade. But in the end, I really don't care too much. It is the true 1 of 1. Like I said, there's the platinum version, which is also one of one, but that's going to be featuring just a swatch of fire suit. So I'm sure it's going to be a sweet patch or something like that. Multicolor patch you should be able to see here, but this will be the only one that will feature a laundry tag. So this is a very significant card for Hailie Deegan's trading card career, and this is pretty much going to seal the deal for me when it comes to her prime hits and collecting and really investing top dollar in her hits, because in the end she is still an unknown quality, or quantity I should say. 10 years from now she may be a multiple time winner in the Cup Series. Who knows, she may even be a champion, or she may end up being Danica Patrick Part 2, unfortunately. But regardless though, there's still a lot of speculation with her right now, a lot of interest still, and I think that the value in her trading cards will last, and this is certainly going to be one of the cards that I could see just continuing to go up in value as the future goes on. So again, 2019 Panini Victory Lane, Hailie Deegan. This is the signature swatch series, and this is the laundry tag parallel, one of one, the only one that will feature a piece of laundry tag. So I think the next time you might be able to pick up a laundry tag, I'm sure, is when Panini Prime comes around. I'm sure they'll have it, either a laundry tag or some sort of booklet deal where it has her big chunk of her uniform, and I'm sure that's going to sell for quite a bit. But this here is a milestone trading card here, because this is her first true one of one laundry tag hit, and as I said, I'm very happy to have it. Now, before I let you go, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of an update for those of you who are like me and you're really trying to speculate on the future of Hailie Deegan, and you want to get those prime hits, including, of course, as always, the one of one. If you remember the first video, I showcased this card right here. This is a certified series, or certified next signatures from 2018 certified. It was Hailie Deegan's first on-card autograph series. If you are looking for the one of one of this card, I want to announce that this card, or the one of one parallel for this card here, has been pulled. And I'm going to go ahead and put a screenshot of it right now so that you could go ahead and see for physical verification. Anyway, that's just to give you all an update on the one of one status of her other prime hit card. If you're looking for Donruss 2019, there was not a one of one hit for that. It was only the lowest number was out of 10 with the black signature series cards, and then of course with Victory Lane here, of course it was the laundry tag, and then of course there's still that one of one fire suit hit you could get for as well. 2019 Prism is coming out. It's going to be in black Prism, which is why I'm not going to be really particularly interested. I wish it should be the checkered flag design like you have with the 2016 Prism or the 2017 Select, so that's why I'm not going to really get into that. But of course, as of right now, she is being advertised as signing autographs, I believe under the driver signature line or the scripted signatures, I'm not sure. But either way though, there's still some more one of ones coming down the pipe for those of you who want to collect. But as for her first on cards autograph line, the one of one for that has been pulled. Cards at iCast 4 channel, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative, and this should pretty much be the finale, as I said, so I don't think I'm going to be spending too much more money on her prime hit cards. But with that said though, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and with that said, I will see you all later.